weaknesses. We must learn to develop the opportunity that we have in Rayway.
You are here for your dreams. Winning takes sacrifice. Success takes sacrifice.
Today's sunrise does not define itself by yesterday's sunset.
We must be able to utilize the opportunity that Rayway is giving us.
When a problem comes, we face it together. We overcome it together.
Do something that we need to do, not do something that we like to do. Rayway number one.
We have to dream big because Rayway is giving us the chance.
Rayway has the platform that can allow you to change your life and give better life to your family.
Do not be afraid to fail because there's no success without failure.
If you want to achieve success, if we know this is what we want, then nothing can stop us.
Very good evening to everyone. How are you all today? Let me take a look at the gallery, see how are the beautiful faces, or are they sleepy faces, hungry faces, or happy faces, sad faces. Now I like to do a test to see how awake all of you are. Can we do that? Can we do that? All right. You take out this fist. Show your fist on the screen, please. Show your fist. All right. Now I will give you an instruction and you have to follow the instruction. Can you do that? All right. All of you right now hold your fist and put your fist on your chin. Hey, where's your chin? That is your forehead. I see Anne putting the piece on the forehead, not the chin. This is the chin. All right. First of all, give yourself a big hand for coming in tonight. You know that I'm so excited tonight because as it is, we already have 280 and counting. All right, 280 of us, and all of you, and I would feel that all of you is ready to become to be counted and also on becoming our Team Elite Pegasus in the very near future. You like that? You like that? If you like that, can you please type 1? I should be receiving 283 1. Otherwise, some of them refuse to become Pegasus. June, did you type 1, June? Yes. Yes. I see Casey from Ipoh as well. Now, first of all, I'd like to welcome leaders, distributors, and guests from all over the Philippines, Malaysia, and perhaps we also have some guests coming from other countries. So thank you very much for coming in today. And I can assure you that by the end of today's session, you will not regret making time to come in. All right. You know, over the last few weeks, the 4 of us, namely Rex, Bugcalao Team Supreme Pegasus 11 Ring, and then Team Elite Pegasus, Romelyn Latonio, and also Team Elite Pegasus, Jeddah Lyn Monte, we have been cracking our head as to how we can make this this delivery in layman's terms so that all of you would be able to comprehend something that is very, very useful towards your career. Now, the challenge that we have is that the videos that was originally done by Riwei does not have any English subtitles. All right, so it was no use sending those videos to Rex, Jeddah, and Romelyn. They will only see a lot of hand movement of Dato Kenny and all that. All right, and I believe in the whole of Philippines, this is the first time that we are attempting a very, very important topic. All right, very, very important topic. Now, this mini LTS, I'd just like to give you all a background, was actually carried out in Sanya, China. Sanya, China. Now, if any of you was actually in that meeting, can you please type 3? Can you please type 3 that you were in that meeting in Sanya? It was for Diamond 3-star and above. Diamond 3-star and above. Let me see. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, even Benjamin was there. Benjamin is our team elite power. Yeah, Jean Thong from Johor Bahru, Malaysia. Oh, amazing. We have so many people attending. All right. I still remember very, very well that during the time when Mr. Lim Boon Hong was doing a speech, Michael Lorejo kept pushing me, coach, what is he saying? I said, the way that you're shaking me, I don't even get to hear what he's saying. How am I going to do the translation? But over the course of these last few weeks, I'm really, really thankful and grateful to the speakers, all right, the speakers, for showing so much dedication. And I would believe it is because they know that the topics that they would be handling for the next, inclusive of today, the 4 consecutive Mondays, would be very, very important towards the growth, your growth in Riwei International. And for that reason, let's put our hands together and give a round of applause to all the speakers that have taken up this responsibility. So, I am not your speaker today, all right? I'm just your conductor. Even choosing a conductor was a problem. Until last week when Effie Galang, our team elite power, texted, coach, you be the conductor, because we are trying to figure out who should be handling the conductorship. All right, and I honestly feel that I have to do it. It's mainly because I have been handling because I was the only one who could comprehend in Mandarin. All right, throughout the whole 4 topics. All right, so for that reason, I'm thankful to all of you for making a lot of effort to promote this event, not so much because of the glamour or popularity, but because of the importance of this mini LTS. Now, all in all, we will be covering 4 major topics. All right, 4 major topics, and we have topics like conduct an effective meeting, which is very, very relevant in our Riwei endeavor. All right, and then we also have engine of the enterprise, meaning to say, if you need to succeed in a certain enterprise, the engine is actually the heart of everything. All right, so the effective conduct and effective meeting would be done by Team Elite Pegasus Romelyn Latonio, and then engine of the enterprise would be handled none other than our Team Supreme Pegasus I, one ring, Rex Bugcalao. And I would personally be handling you see, I am so excited, I forgot my topic. The truth about your team. The truth about your team. you know. So during the selection process of the speakers, all right, I have a hard time trying to select the speakers. But I did set a requirement that the speakers that will be handling these 4 topics has to be a minimum Team Elite Pegasus. All right. And eventually I passed this topic to the speaker of tonight. All right. And the topic for tonight is market fundamental rules. You know, so when I passed this topic to the speaker, she almost fainted. All right. She said, why? She has a lot of why me? Why give me this topic? Why this? Why that? Why this and that? I said, well, apart from Rex Bugcalao, who started with me in the Philippines back 5 years ago, all right, you are the second person closest next to me. I said, because after 6 months in Davao City, I moved to Manila, and that's where I got to know you. And sure enough, you would have learned a great deal of how I have handled the Riway business all this while. All right. And given the fact that she has, I think, 6 Team Elite Pegasus under her. And for her being the first Team Elite Pegasus in Luzon, and for her, although with a pin size, but the heart of a lion, wanting to win every single thing that is available in Riway. So I felt that it is only proper that I have to pass this topic to her. All right. And knowing her so well, I know that she would never disappoint. Not only me, but all of you that has made time to come in today. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, today we are talking on something that is not a stereotype, in the sense that previously you would have heard of NDO many times. You would have heard of 6 core values many times. Then you would have heard of the 6 P's winning in Riway many times. All right. Today onwards and for the next 3 consecutive Mondays, we would be dwelling on something that is very practical that we need to understand, that we need to go through, that we need to right now firmly believe that we can do it. All right. Now, the question is, are there any rules in the market? All right. Are there any rules in the market? Okay. So at the earlier part, as early as 7 o'clock this morning, the speaker gave me a call, and the speaker has come up with a lot of things, diagrams and everything, and showing me whether it was correct or not. I said, why do you ask me? Today is already the day of how do you call it? Well, it's not doomsday. It's the day of recognition that you would be making the delivery. So, but of course, at the end of the day, I know how well it was prepared. Even at about 5:30 just now, when we were texting each other together with Romelyn and also Rex, she took a picture and then showed us to her. She was actually still, filtering every single bit of it. That shows all of you, okay, how important this topic is and how dedicated this leader is. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, market fundamental rules. What is it all about? Okay. I need all of you to open your eyes, open your video, open your heart, open your ears, and absorb as much as possible, because honestly, it is not easy for me to invite her to share with so many people that is not from her team as well. But she has a heart as big as the ocean, and I know that to be very true. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Okay, let's put our hands together and please welcome Team Elite Pegasus, Jeddah Lyn Monte.
Good evening, everybody. If you can all hear me clearly, can you please wave your hand? Pwede ba pa-wave naman dyan? Can you all please wave your hand, everybody? Your right then, your left hand. Can you please wave it? Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I believe we are heading almost 400 this evening. Yeah, what Coach Raymond has been telling us a while ago gives me a nerve-wracking 2, almost 3 weeks. Why? Because this is not the typical NDO. And not only that, this is not the typical topic because, you know, market fundamental rules is something obsolete that only businessmen knew about. Ay, maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Maayong gabi, naimbag nga rabi kada kayo amin. A pleasant evening, everybody. If you are from the Philippines, can you all please type mabuhay? People from the Philippines, can you please type mabuhay? And if you are in Asia, can you please type Asia? If you're from Singapore, I saw here, you know, some Team Elite Pegasus like Oliver Tan. Okay, inside this RDG meeting today, can you please type Asia just to let people know that even though you're not in the Philippines, as long as you're in Riway, you are included. Oh my G, ang dami nila. Akala ko tayo lang. Talaga palang English to. In short, ladies and gentlemen, forgive me, but I have to speak English and a little bit Tagalog all at the same time. But don't worry, 99% would be English and 1% is Tagalog. So, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's topic is very, very, very difficult. To ask me, it's because I only saw a Chinese character in the magazine. I'm just gonna show you. This has been the topic of our very own Dato Kenny Wong, and then it's written in Chinese or in Mandarin. And it's only about 2 paragraphs made up of 2 to 3 sentences. That's how short it is. And you know, the time when I am having a conversation and a dialogue with Coach Raymond, we are trying to brainstorm about the topic together with our Team Elite Pegasus, okay, Tito Rex Bugcalao and Ate Romelyn Latonio. And you know, the most difficult part is to always become the first speaker. Who among you here experienced the same nerve-wracking butterflies in the stomach and even in the urinary bladder? Every time you hear the word, you will become the first speaker. Grabe po ang kaba ko. Kaloka hanggang ngayon po, lamig na mga kamay ko. Because I am talking, or I will be sharing to 400 billionaires in the future. Again, I will be talking, thank you. I will be sharing something big that can define all of you tonight to become billionaires. I'm not saying millionaires, but I believe if you focus your 100% to Riway, maybe 5 to 10 years from now, you can be considered a billionaire. I would just like to do some mind conditioning. Today, I bet I am talking not only to a billionaire, but I'm talking to a business person. So currently, I want you all to open your cameras. Don't hide yourself in the couch or in the bed. Even though you're not wearing your suit right now, your Riway attire, I would highly appreciate if you could open your cameras, okay? Or your camera. And I as a speaker would appreciate it, except if you are in an area that is very poor signal. Okay? Bakit ko po gusto kayo na nakikita ko? It's because it's different when you saw somebody on the whole monitor rather than only seeing black and a photo of a person in white. Okay? And I would highly regard it that as early as now, committing to open your cameras is like showing your world to 389 people inside this room that you are indeed a businessman and you can make it big. And second, I would like to request all of you to prepare your pens and paper, because one of the greatest attitude of a successful person is having a heart to learn. What does it mean? I know that we come from different backgrounds, be it our occupations, be it our age, or it could also be the bracket of our incomes. But, learning something, opening your mind to new things, it could unlock a lot of things from you. And we keep on saying this, that you need to choose to be hit, because it's very, very vital that in learning, before you earn, you need to learn. Now, if you all agree, can you please type 9? If you all agree, and if you all committed to today, we are going back to the basic, could you please type 9? Please put down your pride. I want you all to feel as if you are brand new, you are a student, and not only that, you are an entrepreneur in a business school today. When you're having your MBA or Master's in Business Administration, or you feel that you're in Harvard learning about business, I'm telling you, there is no chance you won't be listening and putting your heart out tonight. I was given the most difficult task, and that's talking to you about the market. When we say market, it is very vague, because market's definition depends on each and every one. But before I proceed, are you all ready? Sige nga po, kung ready po lahat, okay, pwede po bang umiti sa camera at mag-thumbs up if you're all ready, because we're about to start? Okay, this will only become 3 hours. Are you ready? 3 oras po. Okay, thank you very much. All right, so I'll be sharing my screen to all of you. And at the same time, this is quite interactive because there will be some questions that I will be throwing out. But leaders, if there's wholeheartedly, I would like all of you to understand while I'll be discussing this, is for the first time in your life, I want you to put down your pride, okay, your backgrounds, who you are today, because I myself, I already put down myself to the lowest, telling myself that today is my day, that not only that I am a speaker, but I am now a student, learning things from the basic, because I know that when I learn, I understand that I will grow. Leaders, put your right hand in your chest. Okay, pasabi po, that when I learn, I grow, I become best. That when I learn, I grow, and I become best. Ayan. Okay po. So ready na? Are you all set? Pwede po ba isang palakpak naman dyan? Kung ready na lahat? Let's put our hands together. Ayan. I would like to honor all the leaders here, the distributors of Reway International, all our 1-stars, Diamond 2-star leaders, Diamond 3 stars, from 3-star elites, Team Elite Pavo, Team Elite Phoenix, Monosaurus, to Pegasus and up. Welcome po for tonight's training. Okay, so let's start. My today's topic is about, the market fundamentals. Okay? I'm, by the way, Miss Jeddah Lyn Monte. I'm Team Elite Pegasus, and I'm one of the mentees of Coach Raymond and Tito Rex Bugcalao, and I'm a proud representative Pegasus of Luzon in Philippines. And I am encouraging all Luzon leaders to step up because it's hard to become alone. And I would highly appreciate it if there would be many who would be representing us. Okay? Sorry, there's a call. But before I proceed, I would like to ask all of you to at least understand the definition of each and every word that was stated in the monitor right now, which is market, fundamental, and rules. Leaders, when we talk about market as a noun, it is a regular gathering of people for the purchase and sale of provisions, livestock, and other commodities. As a verb or action word, it shows or it means advertise or promote. I also was able to take a little change or a little deviation from this definition that states that in the new institutional economics perspective, according to Asian Development Bank, it says that markets are a type of institution or a mechanism. And that's why I highlighted it. It's a mechanism that exists to facilitate exchange, coordination, and allocation of resources, goods, and services between buyers and sellers. Sa Tagalog po, no, ito pala ay isang bagay, no? It's a mechanism. It's a tool that exists to facilitate. So, Ms. Jeddah, it means market is not only a place where we buy things, but you are telling me that market also means that it is something to do with the force or a quality. That's why it is being affected or being told as a market, yes. And later, we will move along, okay? So that's market. At least, alam po natin that market is not only a supermarket or the like, but it's also a factor, okay? Then next, let's talk about fundamental. When you talk about fundamental, it is something that is basic or essential, meaning it is very important and vital and is the starting point of everything, like stem cells. Am I correct? Leaders, if I'm correct, type 1. We all came from the ovum and the sperm cell. That's why the basic, okay, of human life is stem cell. Am I correct? Ayan. All right, next, let's talk about rule. Okay? When you talk about rule or rules, it is an acceptable principle or instructions that states the way things are, should be done, and tells you what you're allowed to do and what you are not allowed to do. Ayan po, it's very, very clear that when you talk about rules, it's the do's and don'ts. Simple as that. Okay? Do's and don'ts. So leaders, if you will be checking the meaning of fundamental, when you talk about market or the market fundamental rules, I believe most of you are quite curious now. What is the fundamental or what is that market fundamental rules? Am I correct? Am I correct, leaders? It sparks your curiosity. Wait, this topic of Jeddah is not a typical topic in the NDO. I bet I need to put my 100% to listen to this because this can affect my business. Number 2, this can affect me. Number 3, which is the most, this can affect your future and the future of all the people around you. Okay? So, to check the whole totality of the thought of fundamental rule or the market fundamental rule, I'm just going to be drawing something so that we will understand. Okay? So, most of us see market as a country. Okay? Could be a country, it could be a place, it could be anywhere. So, this is the market. Okay? And aside from having the market, ladies and gentlemen, before we came in the picture, there must be a company behind us, and we know by fact that it's Riway. All right? Riway is our company, and Riway has a strength. Okay? And how can Riway go to the market? That is the big question. All right? When you talk about Riway going into the market, that is the big question. But you know, most of us, I'm not saying most of us are scammed, but most of us are invited to have a changed life. Why? Because suddenly we came in the picture and you came in the picture. Okay, just to understand how this market, you and Riway is interconnected. Okay, in Riway, we know by fact that the company is more than 13 years in the market. Second, it's stable. Third, it has a profound expansion, not only from one country, but in one country, it has multiple offices. Okay? And not only that, aside from knowing the company Riway, we have such a powerful product. That's powerful product, and that's third tier. Secondary, we have consensus. Not only that we have a powerful product, ladies and gentlemen, we also have a very good system. Okay? And we have a wonderful culture. If you agree that Riway is an extraordinary company, could you please type 592324? If you all agree, can you please type 592324? Very good. I see, and I'm checking all people with very great hearing capacity. Thank you very much. Indeed, Riway is a very, very, very great company. And if only being given a chance, maybe if I don't know Riway, I should have applied in Riway. And you know, ladies and gentlemen, this strength, this power, okay, is our backbone. Meaning, Riway, ladies and gentlemen, touch you. It touched me. Okay? Do you understand? Team leaders, do you all understand that we have a great backup? That when we penetrate the market, we don't only carry yourself, you also carry with you Riway. Okay? Am I clear? Guys, do you get my point? That at the back of you, there is a company, okay, that supports you. It has a system of great leaders that supports you. And at the back of you, there's a very huge opportunity that can help you to penetrate the market. Penetrate the market. Okay? But the question is having the company Riway enough to penetrate the market? Okay? Again, in Tagalog, tama lang ba na ang Riway lang ang backup mo sa pagpasok mo sa market? It's actually a very big question. Because some of us are very good. Some of us are well-talented. Some of us have great sales background, but not all succeeds. Okay, listen to this. Not all succeeds. And I bet when I talk about this, you will be asking right away as two simple questions. Okay, you will be asking two simple questions. And what are these questions? Okay? How the market works and how the forces of the market works. Okay? When we go to the market and we penetrate the market, we wanted to learn the rules. It's because we know how the market works and how the forces of the market works. Dalawa lang po yan. Paano gumalaw ang merkado? Pangalawa, paano yung pwersa na makapasok ka sa isang merkado gumalaw? Or how does it work? Okay? So ladies and gentlemen, Riway alone is not enough. Because the greatest link that links a market, okay, a market and the company is you. If you're gonna ask us or ask me, is there really a fundamental rule with regards to the market? Don't you know that the answer, it depends upon you. It depends upon us. It depends upon how you perceive rule as rule. And the question or the big question that we need to raise too is that, am I a capable person to penetrate, for example, America? It could also be Tito Ryan Carpio would ask, Ms. Red, am I capable to conquer or to penetrate the whole India peninsula? Leaders, please do not answer on the chat room, okay? I want you all to understand that if I'm gonna ask you about your capability to conquer a nation or a market, are you capable? Because Riway is not anymore a question. The platform already showed us that it succeeded and continually succeed even though it's pandemic. A lot of Pegasus are coming out amidst pandemic season. People are ranking up, sales is piling up. But the question is, what are you doing? Or what are you capable of? Do I have the product? Am I enough as the product? Do I have the right skills and talents? Is my character okay? Am I prepared to conquer a market? And the last question is, am I a talent? Do my team consider me as a gem in the team? Do people follow me? Do people see me as a leader, not only in my team, but in my family? These are all questions. Now, leaders, don't you know, this is very, 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 very important, that there is really a great requirement when we penetrate or we get into the market. Are you ready? The requirement of the market is simple. There must be a capable or talented person. I repeat, the market has a requirement, and that is for you to become capable or talented. Ms. Jeddah, medyo mabigat yan ah. It's quite a little hard topic or a hard argument that I need to be capable and I need to be talented. I need to be at my best. And you know, ladies and gentlemen, it's not easy. Why? Do you want to know the different requirements of a talented person? Because when you understand that you are capable, problems starts from big to become small. When challenges comes in the market, you know, market is chaotic, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you. Why? Because to be honest, if you're gonna ask me, Miss Jeddah, do we have competition with regards to per tier? I'm telling you, no other supplement is better than per tier. If you're gonna ask me. So meaning, Ma'am Jeddah, we have the best product, yes. We have the best product and we have the best company. Ay, ang cute ng baby. And not only that, ladies and gentlemen, aside that we have the best product and the best company, the only difference lies, you know where the competition is? It lies on that talent and that skill. So again, I want you all to be sharp and I hope you would understand. Leaders, are you learning? Were you able to understand? Thumbs up po. Huwag na po kayo mag-type. Thumbs up po kung naiintindihan nyo. Okay, it's clear? Okay? That the force that I'm talking about with regards to market, it is rule, is no other than us. And as a talent or as a capable person, there is a big requirement. Number one, ayan, number one, we need to have the correct mindset. Ayan. We need to have the correct mindset. It's that I've been hearing mindset all the time. And I'm trying my best to understand the mindset. I've even watched, the NDO always. But why is it that I never even close one bottle nor one set of portier? And I've been in Rayway for 1 year, Miss Jeddah. What's wrong with me? Okay? And leaders, a lot of people entered Rayway because they're filled also with doubts. Leaders, I would connote this together with my story later. A lot of people came into Rayway with doubts. May pagdududa. They doubt, Miss Jeddah, why would I take portier? Is portier safe? Can it really help me to get back on health? Would it really help my family? Who among you here asked this question few months ago or few years ago? Raise your hand. Sino po who had doubted if portier really works years ago? Please be honest. Thank you very much for saying that. Yes, we had doubts. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm one of the person who had a lot of doubt. Why? It's because I'm a nurse. Second, I have a license. And what's the difficult part when you're in the medical field? I have a lot of questions. Where's the clinical study? Where's the clinical trials? Was it backed up by study? Blah, 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 and so on and so forth. Ladies and gentlemen, if there's inside this room that is so skeptic and keep on doubting things, that's me. Because why I consider myself as intelligent. And second, I want and I need to protect my license because that's blood and sweat. And it's hard to be scammed by a typical company. And all my questions, ladies and gentlemen, needs to be answered. And because of that, I would like to thank Tito Rex Bugcalao and Coach Raymond Thong, Belle and Teo for always answering all my questions. Palakpakan naman po natin sila. A lot of us use great people. It's because we don't know how to answer their doubts. We need to ensure that the mindset of the people who are using portier, it should be answered. If they have questions, you need to answer them right away. What are those questions with regards to the product? Now, if you don't know, tell them that you will come back and research. You need to be honest, okay? And you need to have that grip that you understand well Rayway, because that is where your trust will be built. Because take note that the correct mindset leads you to trust. Okay? So you will be asking, why do I do Rayway? Why do I need to do Rayway? Why I need to cooperate with my leaders, Ms. Jeddah, and I need to cooperate with the company. Why Rayway is the only platform where I can succeed, considered to be, pandemic-proof industry. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the reasons that I also learned a lot. When you started to doubt, you cannot close even a bottle, because you yourself are not convinced that it worked. And leaders, when Miss Belle, Teo, Tito Rex Bugcalao, and Mr. Raymond Thong, together with the Rayway management, was able to answer all my questions, I become fearless. Not only that I am fearless, I started to become a bomb. You know what a bomb is? I exploded. Coach Raymond knows it. I go to different places. I started to invite. Why? Because all my questions are answered. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are filled with trust, if you are confident, you attract confident people. You close it. But if you doubt, because you don't take the product, you don't understand the system, you don't want to learn, I'm telling you, that mindset corrupts you. That mindset corrupts you. That doubt kills your dreams. And that doubt stops you and becomes an excuse for you to succeed in Rayway. Remember this. When you are a doubtful leader, you create doubtful children. When you started to doubt, the people you're presenting for it also doubts. It's just a chain reaction. What you do, who you are, you duplicate. Question, do you like to duplicate a person with an incorrect mindset? Yes or no? Do you want to duplicate a doubtful, a doubtful leader in your team? Sige, duda ka pa ng duda. Kaya yan, ang tagal-tagal mo na sa Reway, Elite 1-star ka pa rin. You're already 3 years in Reway. You thought you cannot do because you keep on doubting the system. Till now, you're Diamond 2-star Elite. Lifetime. Leaders, it might be heartbreaking that today's topic might remind us, even I am reminded by my topic that I have to step up and correct the mindset that I have. And the best part, stop doubting what you can become. Stop doubting the future ahead of you because Reway already showed that Reway works. Reway already showed you Pegasus is reachable. Reway already tells you and even showed us that millions can be earned in Reway. But what stops you? There's a saying that what you see, monkey do. And sometimes there are people who keep on doubting. They already hear it. They don't believe it. But now they can see it. They still don't believe it. I'm telling you, get stuck with it. You don't deserve a space here in this room right now. But right now, if you remove the doubt, you start to correct your mindset, you will go a long way. Congratulations. Now, do you understand number one? Number one is you need to correct the mindset. Our leaders, our capable and talented leaders must have a correct mindset. Now let's go to number two. Number two. A talented leader needs to be well-equipped. Kaya may mga tinamaan. Well-equipped. Tinamaan din ako. Tagal ko ng Pegasus. 2 years na akong Pegasus. I'm also hit, leaders. I'm also hit. Let's go to number two. You need to become a well-equipped leader. Leaders, it's our job to learn and to study. Okay? One more time. A well-equipped person must know, understand, and study the product. Okay? You also need to check testimonies, and the first testimony must be you. The first testimony is me. Not my mom, not my auntie, not our helper, not my neighbor. But the first testimony must be you. You need also to equip yourself with the culture. They already told you that you need to wear formal, but you still attend meetings wearing casual clothes. They ask you to come to NDO, watch the videos, or even read magazines, and at the same time, to make yourself active during presentations, but you decided not to. Because why? If you are not well equipped, you will keep on blaming Reway system. Okay? Kasi naman si Reway eh. Okay? Meron pa dyan, Ma'am Jeddah, buy 7 plus 8. Aray. Ma'am, may bonus. There's a bag. Can you all relate? Leaders, can you all relate? 7 plus 8 with bag, Ma'am Jeddah. Grabe. Nawala yung sales ko, ma'am. Mag-1 star na sana ako, ma'am. Nawala pa. Leaders, the question is, why did that person flee from you? Okay, why did the person flee from you because of these problems or areas? Are you well equipped to understand and explain to the people that buying online is not good? Leaders, to be honest, during my time, asking if I'm a well-equipped leader, and then suddenly I presented it to one of my clients, and my client says, Ma'am Jeddah, there is in Amazon. I'm in the US right now. I have to buy in Amazon because it's only just few dollars, and it's free of charge, shipment and everything. And you know, leaders, I told this person, Tita, we had been families for so long, and I don't want your body or your life to be given to the hands of people in online. But I can assure you that I know I could sell to you at the right price, but I can promise you that that product that you will be taking could help you a lot because it comes from the main office itself. I'm also going to give you a receipt, and you could also be my partner for life because that product that you take, that you buy today can become free, not only for you, but for the rest of your entire family. Question: if I didn't attend the trainings and meetings, can I answer my client in that way? Sagot ko po ba ang kliyente ko, kung hindi ako nag-aaral sa Reway, di ko inaral ang system, I don't know how to encode, I don't know how to get a receipt, I don't know that at the bottom of that product has, a code to which it can be traceable. There's a backup on it, that there's a system that when you buy a product, it can become free. Leaders, if I didn't study years ago, I might just say and cry, oh, kasi naman napunta dun sa kasi dun bumili sa online At least po nailaban ko. Question: do you fight for the right of your clients when you are being, faced? You are being faced by people, who are, buying these promotional products. At least you had a good fight if you have learned much in Reway. So leaders, a lot of us will do the blame game. But again, as a business person, you need to be responsible for your actions. Because being well-equipped relies not on the company, because the company gave us already the different trainings and the different things that we need to learn. The question is, are you maximizing it? Are you maximizing it? Now, the third requirement of a talented leader, that leader must have a clear direction and a clear goal. Again, that leader, or you or us, we must be having a clear direction or a goal. Why? Because if you know where you're going, you know what to do. You know where to focus. And you know what is not essential and what is essential. Ladies and gentlemen, most of us leaders are taking some time to move up. It's because our team doesn't know where we are going. A lot of us were saying, Ma'am Jeddah, why am I stuck in 1 star? Question: do you continually have meetings with your leaders, sharing to them what you wanted to happen? You know what you wanted to happen. You also ask Coach Raymond, can you please turn off first the chat room? I'm quite distracted. Leaders, thank you very much. Maybe I can entertain the questions later, but I keep on seeing popping messages outside, and it's quite distracting when I'm talking. And I hope you could bear with me because it's quite difficult, and I hope I could be able to run the whole training with all of you. Thank you very much, leaders, for understanding. Kasi ang haba po, lagi lumalabas ang dami, tapos bila ko nawawala. Okay. Focus muna tayo, leaders. Can you all focus on me first? Can, because you might miss something, that might be something that you need. Okay po? Okay lang? Thumbs up naman po if it's okay. Leaders, is it okay? Thank you very much. All right, let me go back. As a leader, we need to have a clear direction and clear goal, because people follow people who have clear direction. Again, people follow people who have clear direction and clear goal. Like for example, you know that me and Wally are boyfriends, correct? You know my partner, Wally Mike, right? I call him Wally now. Okay? Guys, I have a partner in crime, that's Wally. I never call him Mike because when I say Mike here, many Mike are inside. Even Mike Lorejo is here. Maybe they will say Mike and I are together. Okay? So I'll change it to Wally. Ay, Timilit Pavo, Mike. Ayan. So, you know why I trusted Mike is because he told me that he's gonna marry me. Ikaw ba, if you're a girl and you don't know where the guy is going, would you believe the person? if he doesn't have a plan on you. But when the person told you that, hey, I plan on marrying you, it means the person has a clear goal that he wanted to build family with you. Leaders, it's the same with us. I remember a few years ago, I don't know if I can make it to Pegasus because I know that Pegasus needs a lot of work. It needs a lot of sales. It needs a lot of mindsetting, conditioning, and everything. And you know, I had a meeting with Coach Raymond that time telling me, Jeddah, it's about time to run for Pegasus. And I said, Coach, how can I run Team Elite Pegasus? I only have that time, 7 active legs. 7 active legs, yeah, 6 to 7 active legs. And some of which are not active to active. Coach, it's very impossible. I don't have 25 million to run for the whole 3 months. And you know, he said that running for Monosaurus, running for Team Elite Pavo, running for 1-star, running for Team Elite is the same as running for Pegasus. So why would you run this step when in fact you could try to make it work to hit the Pegasus, which is the extreme, all at the same time because all has the same work. Grabe, leaders. I was shocked. Kung parang sinabi niya na isuntok ko na ng todo, pare-parehas naman ng trabaho, which is true, ladies and gentlemen. You know, after that, we had the meeting. I remember this vividly. We had a meeting in the office in Viway in Manila. And then Coach Raymond assisted me and asked me, telling my team that this team will now run for Pegasus. And you know, leaders, it is quite shocking that the whole team, and I would like to thank all of them because the team was able to make it for Pegasus during the time that it was announced. Because the direction is set. Because when the direction is set, people start to move because the momentum starts from you. It's not from outside, but the momentum must start from us key leaders. And when we wanted it, we attracted the things that will happen. Okay? So, you know, you attract what you want to happen according to law of attraction. Yes, we attract. It happens as long as you are 100% dedicated and willing and committed to make it work. Pero kung nangangarap ka lang, sinabi mo lang, what if I told Coach Raymond that time, Coach, I'll try. You know, there's a saying that you could try, but it's different when you say that I will do whatever it takes. Because when you say I'll do whatever it takes, you unlock God's provision to allow you to succeed. Not only that, you attract the whole world to move forward to what you wanted. So right now, leaders, since I asked you to list the third one, which is clear direction or goal, can you please write on your paper right now what you want to happen by the end of December 2021? You want to still become a 1-star elite? 2-star elite? Or maybe this time, since it's all the same, you wanted to do and try to do whatever it takes to make it to Pegasus. Leaders, I'll give you 10 seconds. Write your dream rank in which it could push you and propel you to have direction so your whole team will have a direction. Sige po. Grabe, pinagpapawisan ako. Because leaders, when your people started to write their dream, their direction, you are propelled to enact on it and guide them to make it happen. And that's where responsibility and commitment kicks in. Coach Raymond, I don't know if I'm doing well. I don't know if I'm okay here. Okay. All right. Are we done? Are we all done? Okay, thank you. And now let's go to the fourth characteristic of a talented or capable leader. You need to become solution-oriented. Solution-oriented, hindi po problem-oriented. You need to be solution-focused leaders. You know why? Don't you know that anything in this world are filled with challenges? Am I correct? Am I correct, leaders? Are we filled and bombarded by challenges? If you agree with me, can you please put your thumbs up? Okay. Are we filled with challenges? Prices, leaders who are not moving, people promising that are broken, pandemic, quarantine, lose of signals of internet connection. You can't get out of the house. You are afraid this and that, like that. Leaders' challenges are common. We are built leaders for challenges. You know that when we are faced with challenges, ladies and gentlemen, that is the moment that we need to be grateful. Huh? Jeddah? Are you sure that when you're faced with problems and challenges, you still need to become grateful? Yes. You want to know why? Sige nga po, kung sinong gusto dito ng why, mag-thumbs up ulit. You want to know why? That you are blessed and you need to be grateful when you're filled with challenges. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to this. Inside your classroom, you know that inside the classroom, there is always, you have always a classmate who is really, really sickly and weak, correct? Inside your classroom when you were kids, you remember that there's someone inside the room that is sickly. And I remember I have a classmate who's asthmatic. And you know, during our PE class, I am always called by my teachers to get things, get the ball, get the net for the volleyball, fix everything, you know, run 20 laps in a quadrangle. And you know, I had that feeling that why is it that my teacher keep on, you know, asking me favors to do, and I'm doing things that are so difficult. And I remember Mr. Melendez told me years ago when I was in high school, Jeds, you are given responsibility of challenges. It's because you are strong. You are strong. Because your classmate that is asthmatic, I cannot ask her to run 20 laps in the quadrangle or else she will die. Leaders, marami kang problema ngayon, congratulations. Because when you are faced with challenges, the whole world is feeling that you are a capable leader. Sino pong masaya dyan na nagkakaproblema ngayon? Umiti naman po. Ngiti naman. Pag may problema, may challenges, dapat niningiti yan. Ngayon, do you all understand that when you are challenged, the world knows that you are strong. And strong people are successful people. Because listen to this, leaders, when it comes to the market, when you fix one issue from one leader, you earn from that one leader. Okay? For example, again, I repeat. For example, you have a problem with your one leader and you fix that problem, you earn from that one leader. For example, you are bombarded from 3 leaders having 3 different problems and you solved it. You had the chance to dialogue and solved it. You earn from these 3 leaders. Okay? Why am I telling this? Leaders, I'm bombarded with challenges in my teams as well. Hindi lang po kayo naghihirap, ako din po. Different problems, different mentalities. I was faced with great leaders. You know why? My leaders are greater than me. They are highly intellectual. Some of them are senior citizens, millennials as I may call them. They have different backgrounds, different expertise. And you know, at this time, sometimes conflict happens. And when you solve one problem from the other, every problem has their own learning experience. And in that learning experience, people start to earn. Leaders, as I've said, challenges make you grow. Why? Because imagine if you solve a problem of a big market, you win the whole market. Again. I repeat. If I will be able to overcome one problem of a big market, in short, I have won the whole market. So leaders, please, I am begging all of you not to hide when problems arise. Face it. Be bold. Talk to the person you have issues with. Ask your leaders not only about their sales, but we also need to ask how they are doing. What are their difficulties? And don't provide them answers all the time. Allow them to think of answers. Because leaders, we need to become solution-oriented. And leaders, don't you know that when you don't overcome problems, you only earn customers? Ang bigat, ano? Ma'am Jeddah, ibig sabihin, pag takot pala akong mag-solve ng problema, puro customer ang downline ko? Yes. Big Y-E-S. Yes, leaders. I'll write it down again. When you as a leader don't want to overcome, problems, it results to only customers. Grabe. Miss Jeddah, kaya pala, now I understand, Ma'am Jeds. Because I hate conflicts. Ito pa, may naririnig pa tayo. We always hear the, Ma'am Jeddah, I don't like pressure. Leaders, can you relate? Miss Jed, I hate pressure. You know, when I'm pressured, I don't want to do it because I'm already old. I hate pressure. Can you all relate? Thumbs up nga po kung nakaka-relate dyan. Ayoko ng pressure, Ma'am Jeddah. Ayoko. Naku, I don't like stress, Ma'am Jeds. It's okay. You know, I've been sharing per tier. Now, congratulations, you earn customers only. But you know, leaders, what is the secret of getting leaders? Are you ready? You know what's the secret of getting great leaders under you? It's not for you to hide when there's problems. But when you were able, or when you can be able to overcome problems, that's when you start to build leaders and leaders and leaders and leaders. Palakpakan po natin. Grabe, leaders, ang hirap ng topic na to, but I hope na itawid ko ng maayos. Because ladies and gentlemen, when you are afraid of problems, you only sell products. Sige, benta ka lang. Benta ka lang ng benta kasi bakit? Takot ka sa problema. You're afraid of problems. You only keep on selling the product. That's why you're not growing. Because why, Ma'am Jeddah? It's easier to sell. I'm just gonna get the money, deposit it, and then I just have to buy the product in the office. Then I'm done. You know, I hate pressure. I don't like that. But you know, leaders, there are some people who can defy all obstacles. You know, I'll just give an example here. You know, I have a leader in the name of Miss Karen Bello. She's pregnant. She's not even feeling well, okay? She's having a hard time, but she still tries her very best, you know, to have a dialogue with each and every leaders that she has amidst her condition. And you know, at times I've been telling her, you just have to take a rest. She keeps on telling me, Ate, I cannot just take a rest. I need to help and assist my leaders amidst my condition. And ladies and gentlemen, could you please give this round of applause to Miss Karen Bello, Team Elite Pavo here. Because you know, leader, that is an attitude of a person who wants to win the market, not because of selling product alone, but solving problems. Because I repeat, you want to win the market, you need to win, and you need to become and find solution for every problems. So leaders, are you learning? Okay po ba? Are we learning, leaders? Yan na. So para pabigat po tayo ng pabigat. Okay? And then last but not the least, leaders. Okay, can we just have a recap? All right? The first one, can we just dub it? Magsalita na lang tayo sa monitor. Okay, the first is you need to have a correct mindset. Okay, number 2, you need to become well-equipped. Thank you. Okay, number 3, we need to have a clear direction or a goal. Okay, number 4, on the other hand, we need to be solution-oriented leaders. Thank you po, salamat. Ayan, may natututunan kayo. Grabe, nakakataba po ng heart. And last but not the least, leader, is we need to have, I'm not saying a perfect attitude, but at least we have a good attitude or a good character. And one of maybe the greatest factor I could see here is we need to have willingness to serve others. Leaders, there are a lot of people here who doesn't want to serve their people. There is a saying that it's easy to sponsor a person. Like what Coach Raymond keeps on telling me. Jeddah, madaling manganak, pero bibihira ang magaling mag-alaga. Again, I repeat, there are people who are just good at sponsoring, but don't know how to take care of their people. Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't mean that we are on top. We don't anymore know how to go down. The more that we are on top, the more we must serve more people because our wings deserves and are one of the greatest strength of the team. And its purpose, why we have wings, is because we could stoop down and we could assist people to go up. Leaders, a lot of us neglect the idea that helping is very, very important in this industry. Character as well is harnessed in this industry because we have a very, very, very great platform. Leaders, bakit ko po ito sinasabi sa inyo? No, na character or servant leadership character is very, very important. It's because a heart to serve comes selflessness. When you allow people to be pushed first rather than yourself, things happen. You know, leaders, I'm gonna tell you a very honest story again. It's one of the things that I've learned. That time, I'm also financially down. And during the time that I'm starting to do Reway, honestly, I have the most worst beginning. It's because I don't have the luxury of all the things that maybe all of you has today. Number one, I will be losing a house. Number two, I don't have a refrigerator to put anything that could help me and my kid. Wala po akong refrigerator. Number three, putol lang kuryente at tubig ko. O di ba ang saya? I don't have the luxury of a good place to stay together with my two children. Ladies and gentlemen, a person like me, we might say that my motivation that time in Reway is aside from getting better, I need to pay the person I owe that one set with. And second, I need money for me to get back on track and pay all my bills. And sometimes I even ask Coach Raymond that out of all the learnings and equipping that I had, why is it that I was able to close only 2 bottles? I am good. I believe I am smart. You know, I always have also discussion with Raymond, Coach Raymond. I always have argument with him, you know, because when you're talented, you clash with a talented, highly talented individual, and that's Mr. Raymond Thong. And you know, my attitude that time, I really wanted to earn money because I wanted to provide something for my children. And leaders, that time, Coach Raymond, because problems keeps on piling in when I started. I said, Coach, why is it right now? My electricity was cut. Coach, and then now, why is it that you know that my water is cut after the electricity? And I cannot pay. I cannot pay. And after that, after a week, I lost a nanny. Yung magbabantay po sa anak ko. And that time, Theo was with me. I am in MOA office. I rushed going home and I saw my 2 kids. I saw Joaquin, you know, tapping Miracle just for her to lull to sleep. And Joaquin told me, Mama, Miracle hasn't drink milk yet. See, yung yaya po tumakbo na, Mama. So he told me that the nanny suddenly went away. Leaders, I remember the time I am in Club Filipino when I told Coach Raymond if I am really for Reway because all problems are piling in. All problems are coming in. You know, if I deserve to succeed, if I had the chance to succeed. And that time I was faced with a very, very, very big question by Coach Raymond, and he asked me, Jens, do you believe in God? And I said, of course. Yes, Coach, I believe in God. Then prove to me that God in your life exists. And in that moment, ladies and gentlemen, I was touched that I started to focus on the things that I don't have. And I forgot to focus to serve my team. I should have focused not only on earning money, but I should have focused serving my team. I should have focused on not getting that one set. I should have focused more on allowing people to feel that I am concerned, that I wanted them to get better, because that is where service is. And I was reminded I am a nurse. And I am not motivated by money, because nurses here are exploited. You know that, ladies and gentlemen, we are not paid much. And on that time on, I started to present it to people slowly below me. I mean, the people around me. I remember I presented it to Tita Effie. And that time, I didn't thought of she getting even a bottle or one set, because I know she and Tita Marisa doesn't like to be in network marketing again. But I told them, Tita Effie, please try per tier, because I want you to get better. I started to go back to the people that I love. I mean, the people that I owe much to. Not to close sales, but I want them to see Riway. I want them to understand Riway. And the moment you wanted to serve is the moment that God is unlocking to you wonderful things that you could ever imagine. And ladies and gentlemen, little did I know that the people I owe so much when I was starting, and even before I met Riway, they are with me right now in Riway International. And ladies and gentlemen, can you please give me an honor to please clap our hands to these wonderful people. Thank you very much po. Leaders, please, your focus, we know that we will earn in Riway, but please don't forget your willingness to serve and be a selfless person. Because, money makes people happy, and yes, I agree to that. But the greatest thing is when people, thank you for influence, for inspiring them, for giving them a chance to live again their lives. So totoo lang po hanggang ngayon, if you will ask me, if money to me matters so much, mas kinikilig and mas naiiyak po ako whenever I hear people telling me that, Jens, thank you for sharing per tier to us. Jens, I cannot do this thing before, but now I can do it. Hindi po nila alam. They don't know. These people don't know the deep inside me. And when I reach home, I started to cry. It's because that is priceless. That is priceless, ladies and gentlemen. No amount of money can give you that, because that's your points in heaven. And that makes you the most humble person in this room. If you know to value who you are by serving others above self. Leaders, to be honest, I am overwhelmed with the number of the people inside this room. We know that in this industry, and to penetrate that big market, the market that we don't know, it's a taboo. It's a very big market. We don't know where it was. For example, Tito Bob Alerosa would like to penetrate the whole Africa. We don't know what's there. But the question is, if you are capable, and if you are capable, you can attract capable people as well. Again, I repeat, if you are capable, you attract people like you. Tito Bob, humingiti. Ngiti naman dyan. Thumbs up naman dyan, Tito Bob. Ayan. Ibig sabihin, Miss Jeddah, when I am the right person, I will also attract the right people, yes. Because even if there's a problem between you, miscommunication, misunderstanding, and if you are capable and solution-oriented, you won't treat people as enemy, but you will treat them as someone you still love and as a family, because that is thicker than anything else. Because a leader wants to serve. So, team, I would just like to share to you a very powerful, message by Napoleon Hill. Okay? And let's read it. according to Napoleon Hill, okay, he said, ability is greater than money because it can be neither lost nor stolen. Leaders, what you have, the talent inside you, the greatness inside you, what you have inside your heart, take note, nobody can take it away from you. Money can be stolen, riches can be stolen, cars can be stolen, anything can be stolen, and we can lose it, but not who you are, not your strength, not your ability. If you study the lives of very successful people, you will find that they rarely climb to the top of their business or profession and stay there. Why? Again, as a summary, what character is here of a person that is capable penetrating the market? The person is always goal-oriented. The person knows the direction. He knows that he don't stop there. He knows that he can climb higher and higher, because whenever he climbs, he brings people with him to climb with him more. They often climb to the top and fall to the bottom several times during their careers. But they know that the one thing that got them where they are is their ability. Is always there to help them reach the top again. Leaders, may be a lot of you here, even I myself. I am guilty that I committed a lot of mistakes in the past. And they said that one strength of a leader and capable leader, the last, which I will add, the last is admitting that you commit a mistake and you are willing to change and become better. Leaders, I am a Pegasus here facing all of you, not because I'm perfect, but I'm so imperfect. And I thank God for giving me countless of days to change my life and change and to become a better person each and every day. Leaders, in the event that you stumble, nagkamali ka, wag kang hihinto sa pinaghintuan mo. Do not stop when you stumble. When you commit mistake, admit it, say sorry, and move forward stronger than who you are when you fell. Leaders, I am grateful for Riway International for allowing a person as bad as I am become better person each and every day. And leaders, you know, it's hard to admit that we commit mistakes because we have pride, but pride must be fried. It won't lead you nowhere. Humility. And when you start to become humble and to tell the people that you are weak, that's when strength comes in. And you know, leaders, you will be built and establish a team that is willing to change and to become better, because everything starts from you. Everything starts from you. So to everybody and to all the leaders here, it doesn't matter how many times you fall, get up. When you fall, get up. Every time you have a scar, keep it there. It will be a great reminder for you, because remember, these leaders, great persons, successful people fail. But they didn't stop. They kept on moving forward and forward and forward. Why? It's because time will come that your learned story can be the compass of the people around you. Again, your story can become of the compass of the people around you. And last quote of this Napoleon Hill, you know, Mr. Napoleon Hill. He says, your ability is the one thing that you own exclusively. No one can ever take it away from you. Grabe po na ang bigat ng sinabi ni Mr. Napoleon Hill. It's simple. Not only your ability, but who you are cannot be taken away from you. Remember who you are. Remember how great you are. Remember how unique you are. There will only be one Elmer Jorolan. There will only one Aid Grace Rodriguez. There will only be one Bernadette Tejada. Nag-iisa lang po si Miss Marites Semiza. Nag-iisa lang yan. There's nobody. We don't have a duplicate DNA. and you are solely unique. And if in case you grasp these learnings tonight, I believe that you could move the market. Market is not anymore something that we can be feared of. Market is not something that needs to have rules of, because when you become the right person and you penetrate the market, you click and you spark that change in that whole market in which you can get that whole market. And before I end, ladies and gentlemen, okay, before I end, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to show you a picture. I'll just show you a picture. Please bear with me. Okay, you can see there. What can you see, leaders? Can you please open now the group chats? What can you see there, leaders? Okay, you can see the roots, okay? Mushroom, all right, very good. Entangled roots. Thanks, Sir Benjamin. Little mushrooms, yes. Okay po, roots, all right. Thank you very much. Do you know, guys, that, do you know what mycelio is? Okay, mycelio. All right, you know, leaders, I really love plants. That personally, I'm a plantita, and I just wanted to share this very wonderful thing about what you've seen a while ago. And ladies and gentlemen, this will be just few minutes. Please bear with me. Do you know, guys, that mycelio is a fungus? Okay, it's a type of fungus. Fungus po siya, fungus that expands below the ground. It creates a network of connection between all plant and species. It is something like an internet connection, or sa atin, it's like networking. Okay? Ganun siya. Roots, isa siyang fungi, fungus, tapos marami siyang interrelated na roots. And you know what it does? It allows them not only to communicate, but also to care and protect and feed and give stock upon water. And you know, ladies and gentlemen, what is shocking in what it does is that whenever that a forest tree fell, okay, nabiak po yung puno, nabali yung puno, okay, when the tree is fell, this mycelium or mycelium communicates to the rest of the forest. Sinasabi niya, he keeps on telling to the forest trees that, hey, there's someone who's dying. There's someone who's dying. There's a tree that fell off. So what are we going to do? This mycelium will send a signal telling all the neighboring trees, this tree needs our help. This tree needs our help. Bumagsak yung bumagsak. This tree fell. It needs our help. You know what the mycelium will do? Okay? All the mycelium will go interconnecting, and then this mushroom will be getting more and more on that area, and this mushroom roots will supply water, will supply nutrients to that dying part of the tree to make it alive. They feed him, you know, they give him water, they protect him, because that dying trunk is part of the forest family. Leaders, why do I chose that as my closing? Well, in fact, I could just, motivate you. Mostly in this room are like the fallen tree. And I myself is one of the fallen tree years back. Actually, a few months ago, I felt to become one of the fallen trees. I would like to give my honor to Rayway Diamond Galaxy for being such a great family, to still accept me and together with my team. Thank you very much. This teamer is family. I know that most of us had committed a lot of mistakes in the past. And to all my people, to bear my cross lines, I would like to apologize in case I did anything harm. I did anything that is not good to all of you. But leaders, we have to choose what to do in case there is someone who has been fallen. We could be the mycelium. We could ask the whole network to turn around and help each and every one. Because I bet if 404 leaders in this room attended tonight, no questions asked, this 404 maybe by end of the year will explode to times 10. Because again, if you become a talent, if you have learned tonight, if we will try to apply what we have learned, this 404 will become maybe, I'm not going to say maybe, but I'm claiming, all right, 40,000 people before the year ends. Because the secret, the real secret to penetrating a market, the real rule to get into the market is no other than you. Perfect ourselves. Let's grow better. It doesn't matter whether we have been the fallen tree. May we continue to become mycelium, and let's raise each other. Let's help each other, because Reway is a great platform for people who can get back on track and to inspire this whole nation and to inspire this whole world. That Reway is a very good platform. It's a pandemic-proof platform, and it's open for everybody who wants to change life. Again, maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Thank you so much for the privilege to talk here tonight. God bless you all, and to God be all the glory. Mabuhay po kayong lahat. Salamat po. Back to you, Coach Raymond.
Wow. I can continue to say wow until another 3 hours. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are convinced and inspired by today's wonderful sharing. Really, you really have to give a great hand clap to Team Elite Pegasus, Jeddah Lyn Monte, for doing such a I can assume that she has gone through many sleepless nights to be able to formulate such a, compelling yet very down to earth way of showing us that there is no rules in the market, because the rule is actually dictated by all of you. Many a times, I believe it's safe for me to say on behalf of all the team elites in this chat room tonight that, sir, it's not that I do not want to do. I only have customers. Sir, I'm not like you. You joined 3 years ago, so you are able to get capable people. But today I only have customers. We only put the blame on the market. We never once put the blame on ourselves. But I'm so thankful to Jeddah tonight that she was able to point out that the root cause, the core reasons why we are not able to build has got nothing to do with the market, has got nothing to do with the product, has got nothing to do with anything except yourself. And truly it is. If I were to ask all of you, the 400 people that is in this chat room right now, on a 1 to 10, 10 being the best, how would you rate tonight's sharing? Can you please type in the chat room? Oh my God. Once again, please give Team Elite Pegasus Jeddah Lyn Monte a great round of applause. Towards this topic, actually a few days ago, I had an experience as well. You know, I have up and growing leader from Manila, Virgin M. Singh. All right, she's really fighting very hard. You know, for many, many years, Virgin has always been pandemic proof. She every month without fail, the number of people that she sponsor is crazy. And she never, and there's never one month that she will come in zero. She always sponsors people. Then one day I talked to her, I said, Mom, you got so many quality people, but you all of them are customers. He said, Raymond, I don't know how to build a network. I only know how to sell. I said, how much can you sell? You will burn out. So then during the pandemic, and despite the pandemic, she was still able to continually be able to bring in a lot of sales. Until one day I talked to her, we had a heart-to-heart talk together with Theo, because she's under Theo, and we started to build networks. And in the course of building networks, we met problems. And one of the network actually was is actually in America. I believe the brother Captain Villa is actually in this chat room right now, because in America it's a different kind of, it's a different time, so they might be resting. So as usual, because they are intellectual people, these are talented people, they start to do their homework, they do their research in the net, and then the first thing came out was, can you please turn it off? The first thing that came out was 7+7 on internet, 7+5, free delivery. And depending on how much more you want to buy, the price will become cheaper. And Virgie forwarded these messages to me. I never replied. I only wrote in the chat room, please arrange a Zoom meeting. And eventually a Zoom meeting was arranged. And each and every doubt, each and every problem that was arise, I solve it, I solve it, I solve it, I solve it, and I solve it. And eventually, this person decided to work together with us. And yesterday, Virgie just collected a check of 1.08 million pesos. Brother put in another check for another 4 entries. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, many a times when we have the product on hand, when we learn about the Pertia, when we benefit from Pertia placenta, we go into the market very excited, sharing the product, selling the product, sharing the product, selling the product. We meet with a lot of problems. Why? Because when you sell the product, all right, they will tell you, hey, I got another friend who's offering me 7+7. You only got 7+2. Oh, you're not even offering me any bottles extra. All right, should I be buying from you? All right, or they will be asking, Ryan, Phelan, Jeddah, should I be joining Team 36 or Team 37? Does it ever occur to you, the question mark is, why didn't the person just say, yes, I will join you? Talented, capable people will give you problems. They will not put Pertia into the mouth if you do not clear their doubts. They will not market Pertia if you is not able to overcome their questions. So, meaning to say, if you have the product on hand, you sell the product without solving the problems, you get a customer. So you have a choice. When you have the product on hand, you can choose to sell the product, or you can first choose to solve the problem, then only sell the product. Meaning to say, if you solve the problem and sell the product, you get one customer, and then you get somebody to work with you. If you sell to 10 and you solve 10%, you get 10% to work with you. If you solve the problem of a market, of a city, the whole city will be working with you. And that is what the fundamental rule should be. So are we, like what Jeddah said, the problem solver? Are you like what Jeddah said? Do you have the mindset that you can serve 7 plus 10? I don't care, because I'm not here to sell a product. I'm here to sell a business. I'm here to sell you a platform. I'm here to sell you an entrepreneurship that has the ability to build a massive passive income. You know, this morning I was talking to Jeddah. I said, do you remember when you went to the US Embassy after the 2nd year in Rive, and you were interviewed because you needed a visa to visit America, and the person in the US Embassy questioned her, what is your income? And you know what Jeddah answered? Do you want me to tell you per month or per year? Then the interviewer look up at her. I said, is there a difference? Yes, there's a big difference. Then when she reviewed her income, the interviewer asked her, is it 1 year? No, it's 1 month. Can you imagine the kind of impact, if you do things correctly, that this is the situation that you will undergo? Jeddah Lyn Monte started with nothing. In fact, she started even without electricity at home. All right. You all have something. You all have something. All right. But she worked her way up to be who she is today. And she's being recognized for the effort. Today, the team is growing. All right. Why is the team growing? Because the market fundamental rule has it that she is the leader and she has to grow. If she don't grow, the team will not grow. So similarly, every month we ask our downlines, hey, what is your target this month? What is your goal this month? What is your objective this month? But you never ask yourself, what is your objective this month? Did you set yourself a greater target than your team? Because your team will not move without you setting precedence, setting example. And that is what market fundamental rule is all about. And like I said, the way that it was delivered today is wonderful. Like I said, if tonight, if 400 of you is able to absorb the teachings that Jeddah has prepared, and you are able to apply it in your own market, can you imagine the impact it has by the end of the year? Isn't that what we want? Isn't that the reason why we joined Rive? Right? So ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad that I have made that decision to carry out this mini LTS, because it is time for us not to babysit people anymore. The pandemic does not allow us the privilege of babysitting anyone. Some of you may be having difficulty putting food on the table. But in Rive, the platform has proven only if you give yourself this opportunity, whatever food that you want to put on the table would be a reality. And I can assure you that. All right. Once again, thank you very much, Jeddah, for beautiful sharing. All right. Now, I wouldn't be taking too much of your time because it's coming very, very close to 10 p.m. All right. I believe some of you have not even taken your dinner yet, but I believe the Rive food that was provided by Rive by Jeddah is already stomach full. Okay, joke lang, yeah. All right, let's take a look. I have some announcement to make. All right, now let's take a look. Now, announcement and discussions. All right, coming very soon. All right, this coming Wednesday, and we have never stopped ever since the pandemic, is our Diamond Galaxy RDG, Rive Diamond Galaxy Leader Sharing, where Diamond 3 stars and above, that falls under the umbrella of Diamond Galaxy, would be invited to do their sharing. And their sharing carries significance. All right, because it could be a story that you require, that you need, okay, in order to convince a potential business partner to come in to join you. All right. And this is done without fail every Wednesday at 8 p.m. All right. And the backbone of our activity has always been our OPP. And I'm glad and I'm happy and I'm thankful to our Diamond 3-star, Maya Amagius, for arranging her team to be sharing with us OPP, okay, defining a new era of youth, transcending the passage of time. All right, it will be a product and company orientation. For those of you who are still new to Reway, come and take a look what Birthday Placenta is all about. All right, come and take a look why we are so excited to be in Reway. All right, and of course, we will be sharing to you the business aspect as well during the OPP. All right, now, and the most important thing, the following week. All right, the following week, all right, we have our second session, and the second session will be carried out by none other than Team Elite Pegasus, Romelyn Latonio. Conduct an effective meeting. Now, just now when I asked on a rating of 1 to 10, all right, a whole lot of you type 10. So Rome, you have to do 11. All right, can you do 11? I do not know whether there's going to be an 11 because the bar has been set so high right now. But I trust Romelyn because she has a beautiful background of handling event management for more than 20 years. All right. And she was actually conned into Reway by none other than yours truly. All right. And right now she's doing full-time Reway, all right, and part-time event management, which I'm happy. I do not know how happy she is. I know that I can talk a lot right now about her without she holding a bat and come and knock me because we are thousands miles apart right now. All right. And this is going to be a very, very, very important topic because without understanding how you can conduct an effective meeting, your team will not have the direction, okay, to know what is needed to be done. All right. So during this topic, we will be sharing a lot about the various kinds of meetings and the various kind of pre-meetings and the post-meeting and the debrief. Everything will be covered. So ladies and gentlemen, for those of you, for the 400 of you who came in today, do not allow this to go. All right. Don't come alone. Bring, okay, bring your partner, bring your business partner, or bring your prospect, bring your potentials in, because the learnings from these 4 Mondays would be amazing. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope that starting from today, you all have gotten the notes and you all know what it takes to do. And if you do not fully comprehend it yet, all right, no worries, no worries. Continue to join us every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And come closer to your upline, come closer to your leaders. They will be able to provide you with ways and means how to improve yourself and how to have your breakthrough through the Reway platform. All right. So once again, thank you very much for joining us tonight. All right. I am glad that I've chosen to become the conductor. It was really an honor for me to be handling these four Mondays. All right. And I would believe that in time to come, all of you would be able to share your experience, share your journey. And like what Jeddah says, your story becomes the compass for many others to follow in the very near future. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We will sign off right now and we will see you on this Wednesday. Thank you very much and good night.